Hey guys, what's going on YouTube? Thank you so much for watching Jewel at Dars. So today I want to talk to you about high intensity, I almost throw up classes, and why, if your goal is to lose fat, those classes are probably not a good idea for you. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can see when I'm releasing my new videos. In my previous video, I talked a little bit about the importance of breathing. So if you haven't seen that video, please follow this link and make sure that you actually watch this video, because it's really a foundation for what I'm gonna say right now. Today I want to talk to you about high intensity, I almost throw up classes, and why, if your goal is to lose fat, those classes are probably not a good idea for you. So the question is, how do we lose our fat? We not sweating it, well, some amount of that, of course. It's not magically just disappearing from our fat storages, and the answer for that, as you may guess, because this video is about breathing, is we actually exhaling our fat, right? So CO2, and studies show that we are exhaling 80% of fat that we lose, and 20% of that is our poop and our sweat. So pretty much now you can imagine the importance of a proper exhalation, right? Now, since this video is about high intensity exercises, I want to show you the link between those two. So I actually never seen a course like that, like a boot camp or stuff like that, where you come there and they're like, okay guys, so today we're not gonna exercise at all, but what we're gonna do, we're gonna learn how to breathe properly during exercises. Nobody does it, it's not sexy. People will be like, yo, no. But if you actually explain to the person why is that so important to breathe properly during exercise, I would say probably a lot of people would be interested in actually just breathing class. So I want to skip, the whole part of benefits of proper breathing. I just want to go back and tell you, show you the link between shallow breathing. So when we're doing these HIIT like exercises, how do we breathe? If we don't know how to breathe, right? We breathe like this. So we hyperventilate. And when it's happening, you're not breathe. Basically, if you breathe through your nose, the amount of oxygen that you can actually consume is less than when you're breathing through your mouth. That's number one. And then when you hyperventilate, you tend to just exhale very briefly, like, and then you very suddenly you take the breath and exhale again. So you can see, and for example, as opposed to when you're doing this, can you see how much more fat I just exhaled? So now you're in that session sweating and you're like, oh my god, I'm losing so much fat right now, but you're actually not. What you do is just you expending a lot of energy and heat, and that, of course, don't get me wrong, you're gonna lose certain amount of fat, just because it's a very vigorous activity. It's if you were on a proper diet, it's still gonna be a deficit and you're still gonna lose fat. But imagine how faster you can do that if you just learn how to breathe properly, right? So why I'm not even against high intensity exercises like that, but I think, if your goal is to increase your endurance, increase your power, strength, That's a cool thing. If I think if but most people who we see, who do we see there? Overweight people who are trying to lose weight, right? And then they hyperventilate. They do huge disfavor for themselves, and nothing works. And they see that the class is not working. I have a lot of clients who've been doing these classes for, I don't know, a year, and they're like, you know what, I actually was thinking that I'm gonna lose more weight than I did. I lost maybe a couple of pounds, and that's it. And then I look at their diet. They diet absolutely fine, and I'm like, well, first of all, you're not on a deficit right now, probably that's why you stopped losing. And then you're expending so much energy that your body right now is trying to preserve that amount of energy that you're expending during this short amount of time. It's enormous amount. So your body is going to like, okay, not good. A lot of energy, short period of time. We have to preserve our energy. This is why I see that high intensity exercises are not really good for losing weight. That's why we see exactly the same people doing those classes, and nothing is actually changing. First of all, they don't know how to breathe. They're missing a lot of benefits while breathing improperly, and their hunger kicks in. Let's face it. So this is it. This is what I wanted to say. So guys, bottom line of this video is, if your goal is to lose fat, I would probably think for just resistance training in a gym with weights, and then implementing some low intensity cardio like walks, maybe bikes, because you can control your breath way better when you're walking than when your heart rate is through the roof and you're thinking how not to die. So this is it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much. Stay healthy and exhale.